What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to this edition of Not All Women. Just had to make sure we were live. There we go. All right, said to make sure we were live there. So we are going to be short a couple of people today. Janelle had some stuff to do yesterday, which bled over in today, and Pearl had a road game, and they are driving back as we speak. So it's going to be the Fantastic Four today. So without further ado, let me introduce today's esteemed panel. First up, the newly minted Mrs. Drummond. Yes, Allie the Assassin, aka Allie got the bag. How's it now? We were talking off the air, Allie, about how you guys never really have left the honeymoon phase. What's it been like being Mrs. Drummond as opposed to Miss Villanueva?
There wasn't too much, like, the difference was unexpected because we've been cohabitating and we've been treating each other as husband and wife to some degree. I think that there is less anxiety on both of our parts because everybody wants to say, like, it's just modern women that have commitment issues. I think men have a little bit of that too, especially if you've been hit up on these streets these days. But it's been really calm and peaceful in the house because he actually takes pride in being my husband and being a provider that's fulfilling for him. And then I take pride in being his wife and being his basically support network. So we're having a really good time. Highly recommend. You're having a really good time being a man and a woman. Wow. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down the contrast because every time you hold up your left hand, that fucking ring blinds a nigga. Real talk, man. Woo, My bad. That's a big that's a big ass rock. Next up from across the pond, it is the lovely and talented, the incomparable Tallulah Johnson, looking lovely as always. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Doing very, very well. What's the weather? The weather out here in Philly is pretty shitty. It's 65 but raining. What's it like out in London?
In centigrade, it's 5. Very cold.
Oh, okay. 5 degrees Celsius.
Spring is coming. Spring will be coming in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
UK, so.
That is absolutely correct. I know we are all excited about that. Last but certainly not least, it is the lovely and talented Devin. Dev, how are we doing today?
I'm wonderful.
Anything to add? Nothing else to add? Just
no. Everything is going really well today. Had really nice weekend with you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I got a lot of really good sleep and a lot of really good something else. So I'm good.
What? Chocolate?
No.
I have no idea what she's talking about. You must be banging somebody else because I wasn't there.
Hey, that is totally not true.
We are up to 4 in a row. This is the 4. Like the last 4 times we've had sex, 5. I've actually made. It's 5.
I think it's 5.
I'm on a 5. I'm on a 5 sex orgasm streak. So your boy is doing something right. Jesus Christ, too. That sometimes, honestly, when I'm doing it, half the time I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I really
well,
don't
it's working,
know.
babe.
Yeah, hey, you know what
happy girl.
Yeah, that's what Coach EO said. He said if you're married and you're not having sex, that's your fault as a man because he used to bang the animosity out of his wife.
That's right.
And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I can agree.
That's exactly right. Every once in a while, I haven't really gotten that aggressive lately with Deb, but every once in a while, man, I got to put my boot on her head and really put it down. Oh, hey. You have to change her panties now. Really quickly. The CME lineup is really starting to take shape.
Ooh, yeah.
So far. And it's been a fantastic lineup. So your boy, I am of course going to be the keynote speaker. In Rolo, I wanted to make Rolo Tomasi the keynote speaker, but he didn't want to be. So for all of you who are, Rolo just likes all, no. I said, Rolo, if you come and speak to see me, I will make you the keynote. He's like, there's no need, Donovan. I will speak. I don't have to be the keynote. So I am the keynote speaker. George Bruno is officially now the MC, the official MC of the CME. Looking forward to that. Rolo Tomasi, Myron Gaines, Ed Lattimore, the star of Temptation Island Season 3, Kendall Kirkland is going to be a speaker at the CME. Hotep Jesus, Minister Jap, Troy Francis, the renegade playboy himself, Fresh Prince CEO, who has a little bit of stutter, even though he drives a fucking Lambo, dunking on all these guys. The Book of Alpharonomy, aka Dr. BOA, Modern Life Dating is going to be in the house. Mr. Lucario, and of course, the Mark Wahlberg of the Manosphere, Kevin Savo. I've got a few more invitations pending. I'm trying to get Joker out here. There's going to be some scheduling. There might be a scheduling conflict, so hopefully I can get him out there. And then we have a couple more. We have a couple more speakers as well.
We do have Coach EO as well on that confirmed list.
Oh, that's who I forgot. I forgot to put Everett Overton on there. He is my very first speaker.
Yeah. Just go to masculineexcellence.com. Check out all the information, all the info on speakers and tickets and add-on tickets. Like bring a friend, bring a brother, bring a son, bring a dad, bring your wife.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Everybody's welcome.
Very, very good stuff. Yeah, every time I do these lineups, I get just about every one of the big names. There's always somebody says, yeah, well, what about, dude? guys, the lineup is going to be different every time. No, there's not going to be, Coach Greg Adams is not going to be at the CME. Obviously, we have some personality conflicts. Phil Foster won't be there. Zach Small's not going to be there. Again, guys, there are some people who refuse to co-brand with others. I'm good with that. So this lineup is going to be a little bit different, but I don't want to hear about who I don't have.
Right.
You guys are fucking killing me. I've literally had to pull a rabbit out of my hat to get half of these fuckers in here. And the first thing anybody always says is no XYZ. Come on.
I know. It's like, gee.
Killing me.
Like, this isn't enough, heavy names for all in one place at one time together. And not only that, it's not just going to be speech after speech after speech. We're mixing up the format.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Really interactive, and it's going to be exactly what I think people want this time, rather than just kind of sitting around.
Totally agree. Get your early bird tickets now. Early bird tickets are going to be on sale for the next week. You can get a $150 discount this week only, and of course, more invitations are pending. I wanted to start today's show off, and the ladies don't know about this, but I want to make an announcement. Really, a confession, to be quite honest with you, and it's been something that's on my mind for quite a bit, and I've been hesitant to talk about it because it's just something I've wanted to keep to myself. It is quite embarrassing, but hey, I mean, my life is out there, so I figured I'd just go ahead and get it out there. And hey, I mean, today at this podcast now is as good a time as any to do this. On your screen, this is what I look like without filters. So the person you see on your screen, that is what I look like without all of the filters. I've been living this live for quite a while. Yes. I didn't buy this $15,000 computer with laptop with Photoshop for nothing. One of these days I will come out and stop using the filters, but I am so old and ugly, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to come out and let everyone know that this is what I really look like. All jokes aside, today's topic is, where do we draw the line with filters and makeup? Because I'm going to tell you what, ladies, the man on your screen, who is obviously not me, the man on your screen compared to me, this is the difference we're seeing in real people. We are seeing women absolutely go crazy with these filters. Let's go around the panel here, just so that we can, I want the ladies to give their opening salvos on this. So answer the question before we start looking at pictures and laughing. Allie, where do we draw the line with these filters and makeup? Because, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, the stuff that people are able to do with makeup is nothing short of fucking magic. It's fucking witchcraft. Like, where do we draw the line? What are we doing?
I would say, to give you a straightforward answer, I draw the line to like where half the woman's eyebrow is shaved off, because it's shaved off because she's that good at drawing in her own eyebrow.
Oh my
God. That's the line for me. If you look at the woman in the top left, that's how I know that she's taking makeup way too serious. But that was something that I went back and forth with. I joined the military. I stopped doing my makeup just because you kind of get looked at funny if you're a female soldier who does makeup. But right. I also wanted to look polished, but I didn't want to look fake. So I just basically came down to having 5 items. I actually switched from liquid foundation to powder foundation. And if you take care of your actual skin, the powder foundation will work just fine. And that's more of a polished look. True? I do think that women can take it to extremes, but I'm not sure if men are really being fooled by that. There's no way. Is it actually happening? Are these guys getting finessed by these filters and makeup?
Yes, of course they are. And here's the thing.
hell no.
See, here's the thing, Allie. I was in your camp. I was like, there's no way guys are falling for this because it's. But guess what? Every once in a while, and I don't pay attention to this stuff. All I know is what I see. So the answer is yes, dudes are being finessed, especially on Instagram. Tallulah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on filters and makeup? How far is too far?
It's a difficult one for me to ask. Very opposite opinions to Ali, actually. Just
Okay.
In regards to myself, is I definitely agree that the more makeup, when you kind of get older, the more makeup that you put on, the older you actually will look. So makeup won't always do it for you, but the more that you put on as you're older, the worse, the older you actually look. Filters, I don't really know too much about, but I will admit that I have sent photos in the past to my friends who know how to do filters, and they do all these whiz bang things with it and make me look really good and make me look youthful and young and all these things. I'm like, wow, that's great. So I am definitely guilty of it. It is something that I mean, honestly, if I could like wear a filter like all day, I would do it.
Of course, I think we all would, right?
I mean, even like certain lighting, I don't know about with your guys' setup, but with like certain lights and also like this camera that I'm using, does make me look better than in real life.
Oh, okay. All right. But here's where I will give you and other women the benefit of the doubt. And by the way, we are joined by the lovely and talented Janelle, back from the dead. Holy smokes, there she is. We're gonna get no, that's okay. We're gonna get her a picture. She looks great for 10 o'clock in the morning out there, and I think you probably woke up about 10 minutes ago, so we'll give you credit on that. Janelle is probably wearing a filter himself. Here's where I draw the line. I am pro makeup. I am 100% makeup. A lot of guys like to disqualify. Anytime you know a guy thinks a woman looks good is when he comments on her photo, yeah, let's see you without makeup. Okay, understandable, but that just means you really, really find her attractive because now you're trying to disqualify her beauty. Why in the world do you want to see what someone looks like 10% of the day, if that, to gauge her overall beauty? So you mean to tell me if you go out on a date with a girl, you don't want her to wear makeup? You're telling me that when you see a girl, when you are seeing her, when you go over to her house to smash, you don't want her to wear makeup? You want to see her in all of her natural? Of course you don't. But again, you want to disqualify. A lot of men do this. They want to disqualify. Well, she's using Instagram filters and makeup, yet they subscribe to OnlyFans and they thirst for women on Instagram who are using exactly the same filters. So I draw the line where you cannot tell who the person is. So Janelle, where do you personally draw the line on makeup and filters?
I think like there's a few good rules of thumb here. Like makeup should enhance your best features. It should not be like Coco Chanel said something to the effect of, and I'm totally butchering it, but like, you know, a dress should enhance your best assets, but not overly flaunt them, and not also like
create one. Yes, create one, right? Like
Correct.
ass,
So
like listen. Jeans with ass pads? That's fraud.
It's wrong. And I mean, you could even argue like padded bras and all that stuff
Yes.
too. But I mean, you know, it's like, how far do you want to go down the rabbit hole with all that? Heels, high heels, right? Because when you take them off, you're obviously not that tall. But I think with filters, it's gotten out of control where I think every woman should wear a little makeup.
Of
the
course.
women that are like, oh, I don't need any, typically they do. I think
Okay.
they do. But
Whoops.
the
Sorry about
filter
that.
situation has gotten so crazy that, like you said, Donovan, you can't tell who the person is. And
Nope.
then and I see it because I coach people on how to set up their dating profiles.
Mhm.
I see it on these dating profiles when it looks like an avatar. It doesn't even look human. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, and I always was so happy because I was like, I never used a filter on my pictures. Now, let me caveat with this. I do believe in good editing. Like most photographers that I've shot with are like,
Of course.
I want unedited pictures because
Yes.
they feel like it makes their photography look bad too.
Of course.
Right?
There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. By the way, we have the chat kind of open. My mods, listen, be on high alert. If anyone is even a little bit disrespectful to anyone for any reason, get them out of here. Dude, we don't time people out here. We ban people, right? So if you step out of line one time, now if you're a regular, then we'll give you some leeway. But if you're a new dude in here just trying to stir up a bunch of shit, we're gonna get you the fuck up out of here. So mods, fire at will. Dev, so where do you draw the line at filters and makeup, etc.?
I mean, most guys and most people are afraid of catfishing. And I think that's where, you know, you're basically like what's in the package doesn't look like what was advertised.
Right.
So I could see how guys could be almost like traumatized by waking up and finding like her eyelashes on the pillowcase and, you know, like.
Or that she's another gender, possibly.
Well, I'm not going there. However, you know, nobody wants to think that they scored an 8 and wake up with a 3, you know. so, you know, like I could see how, but there's a reason. I think that there's a deeper reason why people are willing to accept this.
And why is that?
Is because our whole reality, like the filters, the makeup, the photography, it's art. It's an art form. So it's literally just distorted reality.
Okay.
So, you know, it's not like, you know, as obvious as like a Picasso where you're like, what the hell is that? It's more like, okay, she's enhanced to the point where she looks like a piece of art. So that's what that's the image that they're putting out to the world. Now everyone is looking at all of these photos, not realizing that they're all filtered. If they're not filtered, if there's makeup involved. If there's not makeup involved, there's some other kind of editing going on here that guys, a lot of guys don't even really know how pretty a woman is in real life when they're honestly comparing them to these Instagram
there you go
and
there it
things
is
like that, where it's like, okay, well, first of all, would they know a girl wasn't wearing makeup if they saw one?
Right.
Second is, do you really understand how prevalent the filters are in not only her face and her makeup, but in her body? And the things that are going on in photos that have these exaggerated body forms that women, this is stuff that's being sold to women too, not just to men.
Of course.
To say, hey, like this is what's normal now. This is how good you could look. And at the same time, you know, they're basically
what?
They're taking like women with perfect bodies and making them so distorted that like they couldn't possibly be that way naturally. And then on the flip side, they're selling the same outfits with photos of oversized women where you want to look nothing like that. So it's kind of like, which do you want? Well, of course you want the pretty girl with the inflated features. And then next thing you know, you're going out cruising for chicks and they all look like dogs, and you're wondering, well, there's no good girls out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tallulah. You said you had something to add?
Yeah, really, really good point, Devin.
Oh, I thought you had something to add. Sorry about that. Janelle, did you have?
Yeah, I could add something actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
Devin, yeah, that's a really good point, Devin, because I think that's what happens for guys is that they see this standard and they think, wow, like I want that girl, and you know, naturally they're going to, and then they go out there and it's not always reality. It can be in some cases, but not always. But as a woman, for me, you guys know about my insecurities. I've been really honest with you all about it, and I'm telling you, things like this, these social media platforms are so triggering for women. Like I am definitely someone that is massively triggered by that stuff, and you know, I'm not afraid to say that I do believe sometimes it's real, and how would I ever match up to that? How am I going to look that young? How am I going to have fun like this? And I go right down that rabbit hole For sure.
Allie, what'd you have that add to this?
The reality is, if you're going to be a woman who has a social media presence, whether it's going to be for dating or business, you do have to have certain aesthetic appeals. I tried to fight that for a really long time in the name of authenticity. I didn't want to use filters. I didn't want to do makeup. I wanted to be myself. But in order to look professional, you need to look polished. And it does greatly benefit you. I mean, I even recently did a branding shoot, and that might not be who I am completely, but it is who I need to convey for my message in order for other people to be attracted to what they're seeing, because beauty really isn't subjective.
No.
It's symmetry. You got to make it happen. So I think that's pretty much like all we're trying to accomplish is just having that social media presence and using it wisely. And sadly, if you're a woman and you're going to do that, you're going to have to do something with your face. That's it.
Go ahead, Janelle.
That's so true. Like for me in the and I know it's the panel's so interesting. I love it. You know, I'm on the other end of the spectrum in the conscious world where, you know, makeup and things like Botox and all these sorts of things are really frowned upon, you know, like, but I was looking at my teacher who I love and dearly respect. And I am not saying anything like, I'm not trying to put her down in any way, but she's, you know, she's aging. She's a Caucasian woman, and she has not done anything. And she lives in Thailand, so she's in the sun all the time. Yeah, exactly. You said it. And I was watching her in the last year or two. She started with the social presence because she never had that before. Because people would literally just come to the island and study like I did. Well, now she has this, and I'm watching her talk, and she's genius at relationships and tantra. Like she is really, really good. One of the best out there, I would say, as far as my teachers. And I'm just looking at her face and her, you know, her lines and this and that. And I'm like, I just wanted to tell her, like, you're okay if you just like polish up a little bit. Your message is going to get out there further. More people are going to watch you. And exactly what Allie was saying, like, you do have to, I did that too when I first started. I'm like, I'm just going to go a little less natural. But then when I found out, when I really put effort in and I did my makeup and I did my hair and I had outfits that coordinated, that it's just a better look. So I wanted to help her last night and just like tell her, like, because that's what this photo reminded me of.
You actually missed my joke. Go ahead, Dev.
See, Donovan is much the same way. When I would have an idea to do something, first thing would be like, no, you don't need that. And then I would do it, and he'd be like, wow, you look a lot better. Eyelash extensions, for one. Like, first time I tried those, he was like, oh, my God, you know, like, that looks really good. Even things like, you know, I got Botox because I have forehead lines that made me look worried, you know? And so he was just like, you don't need that. What is that stuff?
Yeah, what are you worried about?
Yeah, and then like 2 days later, he's like, oh, my God, your forehead looks so good. And I'm like, okay. You know, so
that's how it really be. That's how it really be, because Tom's always telling me, you don't need makeup, you don't need to do that. But then if I put on a dress and I get a little bit polished up, he is just stunned by my presence.
Yeah.
So whether they want it or not, they like to see, I think, the effort that you care enough to look attractive to your man.
Well,
you don't always need to tell them either,
right?
Because my guy's like, I hate Botox. I hate girls with lips.
I
would rather them have none. But then he sees me, he's like, babe, you don't even look 40 at all. I'm like, yeah, because I do that shit. Like, but I don't tell him. I don't tell him. I just do it now.
Yes, like, see, Donovan says he doesn't like to know how the sausage is made.
That's right.
And I think that's ignorance is bliss for a lot of men. However, once they peel back the layers and see, oh my God, this is actually like a portrait picture. This isn't just naturally occurring. And all of a sudden they feel deceived. I don't think there's anything that deceiving about it. I think, I don't know.
I think it's
deceiving if you're trying to attract somebody.
Well, no.
If you're trying to make money.
Look, it's deceiving if you look like a different person or a fucking cartoon character. Janelle, you hit the nail right on the head. In terms of makeup and filters, listen, if it's meant to enhance something about yourself, if you have really nice eyes, listen, put on eye makeup, accentuate your eyes. But when it gets to a point to where if you take off your makeup, you're like, holy shit, who the fuck are you and how'd you get into my house? That's when it's a problem. And I think that most guys know and understand this. Most men, and again, what I led off with earlier today was like, hey, look, a lot of guys like to disqualify a woman's beauty by saying, oh, let's see what she looks like without makeup. it's disingenuous because most women use just enough makeup to make themselves look a little bit better. But I did an episode where, and we're gonna see some pretty aggressive witchcraft here, very, very, very shortly. I'm gonna read some super chats, but then we're really gonna get into the nitty gritty thing. Then we're gonna talk about how far is too far with plastic surgery, because there are some guys who like women that are 100% natural. I am not in that camp. I'm not dude, the fake asses and the BBLs. We'll get into all of that a little bit later on, because I think that is going to be. And Tallulah's got another probably about a half an hour before she has to split, so don't feel like you have to stick around any longer. If we do go a little bit longer, Tallulah, it is all good. Okay, let us read. Pardon me. Let's read some of these super chats. Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, I have no problem with makeup unless a drag queen is claiming female. Filters are straight deception. You won't look like that in person. I agree with that. I think filters, dude, oh my God, they can make you look like a completely different person, as we'll see here shortly. Let's see. Son of Moses with the $5 super chat says, hey Donovan, are you going to pot about Selena Powell's loneliness confession on Fresh and Fit the other night? Appreciate the hard work. Yes, I am. Yeah, Selena is definitely going to get this work, and not in the way you're talking about, because dude, if I ever stuck my dick in Selena Powell, it'd probably burn off. Like, oh my God, what a ratchet. And I would tell her that to her face. I don't give a fuck, because I might actually have an opportunity to. Bill Cosby, $10 says, depends on how well she looks without it and with it. As long as it's not overboard, I don't want you taking a shower and coming out a different gender. Exactly. Like, if I take you to the pool, if I take you on vacation and you jump in the pool, I want to be able to recognize you when you exit the pool. That's the way I'll put it. Cigar Man, 85 with a $5 super chat says, if women can use filter to lie about how they look, the men can filter a few extra zeros in their bank's account.
That's a great one.
Men, listen, this is what men do. Women who use these kinds of filters and witchcraft style makeup, that's the equivalent of a dude renting a Lambo. It is what it is.
Well, it's illegal, I think, in New York City. They passed some random legislation that said that a man could not finesse a woman in that way.
Isn't that interesting? So, law number 26.
Yeah.
Law number 26 of the 49.
Happening like at the highest level.
Wow.
Listen, law number 26 of the 49 laws of Sharpe says the sexual marketplace and the culture around it does not allow men to have any decided advantage on the sexual marketplace. So women can deceive men with extreme makeup, but we can't deceive them with game and or extra zeros. Yeah, of course.
The Tinder swindler did.
Yeah, of course. Well, the Tinder swindler, he went all the way to the max, and we're losing our fucking minds. But let's say Simon Live was Simona Live. You know what we would be talking about? Celio. Well, you should have known Celio, and no one would be cash apping Celio. So I have absolutely zero, less than zero sympathy for Celia and the women that got finessed by him, because I'll tell you what. Okay, so Celia got taken by Simon Live. I can promise you, Celia has broken the hearts of at least 35 men in some way, shape, or form. For every one woman that a man finesses, that same woman has finessed and or screwed over 25 men. Not trying to hear it. I do not feel sorry for that. Just sorry for her at all. Cigar Man 85 with another $2 super chat says, if the eyebrow looks like two Nike logos. Wow. Oh, wow. Two Nike logos.
Control.
Oh,
That's
my God.
Funny about the eyebrows, real quick, if I can, Donovan.
And you live in Southern California, Janelle. You see that all the time, don't you?
All the time. The other day, Mike, I had just gotten mine done, so I do microblading, but I do it very light.
I'm sorry, you do who?
Microblading.
What is that?
It's awesome. It is so awesome. Go ahead.
It's what I have right now, but you don't know, because a lot of girls get carried away with it, and it does look like the Nike logos, but it's basically like a light tattoo in your brows. But do mine look crazy? No, they look very natural, right?
Oh, it's called microblading?
Microblading, and so you never have to do your brows. I mean, you have to go back and do it every 3 to 6 months to a year. I'm lazy. I go every year. And she's always like, come back sooner. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it to be like crazy like those girls, like the cholas do, you know?
Yeah. Down in East Leons.
UCLA. So my guy was like, wow, your brows look great. And I'm like, yeah, I just got a microbladed. He goes, they look so good. They look natural. I was like, they're not like some of the girls at your work. And he goes,
ah, you stupid. Microblading is, what do you think, Dev? I mean, does that sound like something you would do, or do you really not care one way or the other?
I don't really have an eyebrow problem.
Okay, all right.
They've always just been
I don't have a
naturally
brow
kind of, like, you know, I never really paid attention to them. Now I'm all like, should I?
No, your eyebrows are fine. Your eyebrows
though. It's not that you have a problem. It really just like defines them, and they look like just like, I don't know. It changes your face a little bit. Go in and have a consult. See what they say, just for fun. It's kind of, I love it. It changed my life.
I always get scared when people touch your eyebrows.
Whoa, it changed your life, really?
Like seriously,
changed my life. Like I look like I have no makeup on. It looks like I do, but I literally have gloss on. And
okay.
Some highlighter.
Wow.
Look, I look done up.
Wow.
Can I ask the ladies a question?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you guys ever done dermaplaning? I am such a fan. Have you? Yes.
What?
Donovan, do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that is.
I gotta start taking notes.
I learned to do it myself, but you can pay someone to do it, maybe about like $35. And so they'll take a scalpel and they're basically just shave your face, get all the peach fuzz off, because the peach fuzz does hold in dirt, and it also helps to get rid of your old skin too. But I've gotten to being able to do it myself, and it makes a huge difference. It really keeps my skin clear. But that's my little question.
It is.
It's called who?
It's called dermaplaning. I'll text David. I'll text you guys in the chat.
Oh, that would be.
I just had it done like 3 days ago. They just take it and they like.
Oh, you know about it too.
Oh yeah, I get facials every month, and that was the one thing I was going to say. A lot of women don't do this, and I get religiously. I get sometimes twice a month facials every month, where I do micro and dermaplaning.
Okay.
When you're over 30, 35, you have to.
You have to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
because all that real quick, because the problem with the makeup, here's the problem, and a couple of the people put this in the chat. The makeup's great. I love the makeup, but when you take your skin, like your face off, the makeup off, you should still have glowing skin. And if you don't, that means that your pores are clogged, you're not eating healthy, you're not drinking water. And so that's why I'm crazy about monthly facials, and I never skip one. And when I'm traveling, I do 2 a month.
Oh, wow. Okay, Tallulah, what you got?
Yeah, no, I was just going to comment on that. But yeah, Janelle, I mean, I do agree with, you know, kind of the outside does show the inside, but sometimes like things like acne, like only some people get it. And that's usually just from androgens. Like you can be so healthy and still get acne.
Wow.
I have tried the dermaplaning, but I get lasers. I actually have a laser put on my face.
Oh,
you're good. You're good. So lasers are good. The lasers are good for people with your pigmentation. People like with mine, I'm right on the cusp, and darker skin, we can't do lasers because it just changes things. But if you have lighter skin, you're good. Like
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. Like all three of you could do it. Devin could do it. But the lasers are incredible, and also red light therapy.
Yes.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, red light therapy is awesome.
And I just sit there and do it, and I fall asleep sometimes, and it turns off.
Wow, how about that? Okay, very good, very good. Again, let me remind the chat: please be respectful. Please be respectful. You have to listen. If you have disagreements, that's fine. But we're not going to be calling anyone liars or stop the cap. No. It is what it is, guys. We can disagree, but I'm not here for all this nonsense. Okay, so so this is what I look like without filters. So so Devin found a Reddit thread. What was it called? It's called Instagram reality. So we're gonna take a look at a few of these Instagram realities. What are your thoughts on this? Now, this particular lady, she doesn't look too different, but she looks like a different person in these photos. Am I wrong?
No, how could you be wrong?
Dude, like she looks like a completely different person in this photo. I mean, look at this. Let's look at another one. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me tab back to the left. Oh, yeah. These are all very good. Oh, the first one was. Oh yeah. Here we go. So yeah, this is ridiculous. Let me toggle back to the other. So this is a clear example of filters going way too far. This is not a natural body type. This is not a natural body type. Let's look at let's look at look. You cannot be. You see what I mean? Like you cannot. Like, dude, she even.
That is so ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. She looks like the number 8. You know what I mean? Like, there's one thing having an hourglass figure, but when you look like the number 8, it gets ridiculous.
It's impossible for a spinal cord that size to support hips that
No, of course not.
Falling over.
She's got cottage cheese thighs. She's got this huge ass, these huge round breasts, and she's tiny in the middle. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is ridiculous.
Oh
now, see,
God.
these are look at this. Check this out. And her face looks really
filtered.
big. Yeah, her face looks really, really big. It looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
actually it looks like her face is superimposed. Doesn't even look like a real
It
head.
is.
Yeah.
It's not like a real face. Like,
It's-
that is crazy.
There's filters that will make your eyes bigger and your face slimmer.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had no idea. But again, this is an unrealistic. Say again, Tallulah.
I said that. Well, I was going to say not one of these photos makes these girls look attractive, but can someone just send me those filters? What you were saying about making
Yeah, right.
This looks like a funhouse mirror.
Look at the body. Look at her body again. And these are the same. And dudes are thirsty for this kind of stuff. Dudes, and here's the thing. Men know that girls don't look like this in real life. Okay? They know, but they would rather jerk off to a picture of a fantasy than actually fuck a real woman because they know real women don't look like this. She looks like a goddamn cartoon character.
Yeah.
Let's look at another one. Like, dude.
Oh my God.
Seriously? Like that's gross.
That's just out of control, man.
That's just too much junk. That's too much junk in the trunk. And then of course, here she is, super huge
Look
breasts.
how smooth and clean her face is, and then look at the rest of the picture.
Yes. And here's the best one of all. This is the same person.
Okay.
This is the same person. Look, she looks like a
That's the
different
same person?
Look at her face. There's that face, and then there's that face. You see how?
Wait, do it again.
Look. These are all of. This is what she. Obviously, this is not what she looks like. But after all that, she can still be slim. What are your thoughts on this kind of?
She looks lovely in real life.
What?
That's not a real picture.
Well, yeah, she looks nice.
Yeah, but that's not who she is. That's not her. She is an overweight woman who used filters to make herself
Slim
look.
down.
Yep.
Like so we don't know what she looks like
the
at
other
all.
way.
Yeah,
I
man.
thought she had a bunch of surgery. I was confused too. I thought like this was her before, and then she had all that work done.
Oh,
Dude.
no, I think this is who she really is in the pink dress, and that she might have enhanced the photos to prove a point or to have an
Yeah.
So
social
Donovan
reference.
said it's
Because
the other way, right?
Yes. She is. Look, check this out. She is not this small. Okay.
Yeah.
She is this, and listen. This is how
not that
big
big
she
either.
is. Well, she is that big, except for in the middle. She looks like the number 8. But this is somebody time out AOT Enterprises. He says I'd still tap. Stop simping. You'd still tap what? We're gonna tap this? Dude, you wouldn't still tap. You'd still spank off to it. Time him out.
Weird.
No simping. That's dude, you're fucking look, man, I'm gonna call you out. You're fucking weird, homie. Like you're imagining you'd still tap that? Bruh, this is a fucking slot box, man.
And this is so bad. We have to talk for a minute. Kind of.
Let's
like,
do it.
This is our kid. Like, what are we doing? I think about my son, and I go a little crazy because I'm like, remember, our children are getting educated through porn around the ages of 11 to 14.
There you go.
Oh my
They're
God.
and this is what they're seeing, and this is they're seeing as this is normalcy. We're fucking up our culture. We got to stop this, man.
Girls like this aren't even in porn. This is not real. Like this is a fabrication.
Yeah.
People aren't shaped like this. They are just not. They are not shaped. You don't have an ass like that and a waist like this.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen. There is no way. I don't give a damn. Fuck all that noise.
No.
Her-
No, you're right. I worked in a couples store for a year, and so there are DVDs and there are adult movies. But if you're looking at the women that are in the big breast category, they're typically overweight in
Yep.
general.
That's right.
That
In
all of
general,
it.
All
yeah.
of
yeah,
all-
they want
Mhm.
porn stars to be small, very small, petite women because it makes the male look larger.
Because it make the
Ah,
dicks look
that's a good
bigger,
point.
yeah. Even though male porn stars have the biggest dicks on the planet, they want the dicks to look like
They want to look bigger.
gargantuan. Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is a huge part. A lot of people are saying about me being right about the distorting sex. I get these guys that come to me and they're like, I can't get an erection. I can get
Yep.
hard and then I'm not hard again. I can't have sex with my wife unless porn's on. I can't even be with a woman. All I want to do is jerk off to, or I don't even know if I can say this stuff, whatever to put. And it's so like these problems are.
Why
real
is that? Why is that?
because
Well, they're
what
go ahead.
what porn is, or what this stuff is doing to your mind. It's a hit, like the same. Someone tell me what I'm trying to say. When
Here's
you see
listen. I used to have a porn addiction, so I can speak to this. Here's the deal. Watching pornography will give. This is why there are so many men who have erectile dysfunction in their 20s. Erectile dysfunction used to be an ailment only reserved for men in their 40s and 50s and 60s, where it belongs because they just don't have as much testosterone. They're not as good as they once were. However, when you spank the monkey to porn, you are training your brain, you are training your dick to only get hard when it is being stimulated by your hand watching porn. And here's the thing, sex and masturbation, even though they have the same outcome, they are two very different activities. Because when you actually try to have sex with a porn addiction, your dick doesn't work. Because your dick is like, well, wait a minute. I'm used to getting hard while watching something stimulating, while stimulating with the hand. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, what's happening? Oh, wait, this is a real vagina. All right, I'm going to shut everything down now. So it's like watching porn is like watching someone else lift weights and thinking you're strong. Oh, I'm watching him bench press 350 pounds. Then you get under the bar, you try to bench press 350 pounds. It's like you're being killed in the prison yard. It is literally not the same thing. So what you're doing is you're training your brain to only respond to pornography and self-stimulation rather than actual sex.
yes,
In a
Yeah,
way, like
but Tallulah-
that's really.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Ali. Yeah, I'll comment.
Oh
after
no,
that.
I was just gonna tell you real quick that it's a bigger problem than you think. It's
Oh,
like
yes.
a silent pandemic that's going on with men who are, I want to say,
oh my gosh.
Gen X has a little bit of an issue with it a little bit, but your modern man, your average millennial dude, has a huge problem.
Oh, you know
with
it.
pornography.
That's how I make a
Mhm.
living, man. I coach all these guys. Like, it's a dopamine hit. And
That's all it
there's
is.
Mhm.
It's literally a dopamine hit. And unless you
I-
untrain that, you're fucked.
I'll tell
It's
you. Go ahead.
like when Donovan said like about the kind of like weights and everything, I just don't get any of like I don't get it because I'm not a guy, right?
Right.
And obviously Ali always kind of knows about these pandemic things that are going on, and then Janelle also works in the industry. I haven't
yeah.
got a clue about any of this, but it kind of reminds me of when we're, especially when we're like really young girls,
Mhm.
as kids or even in our teens, even in our 20s, that we can watch kind of these movies and we've got this
Right.
kind of this alpha guy, but then he's like a nice guy at the same time, and you get like that perfect kind of balance. And girls are like, I want that type of guy,
Right.
and he's actually not real. Is that kind of? It's kind of the same thing,
It's-
isn't it? And then they'll
it's-
like wait all their lives for this person that it's not realistic.
It's in the same vein, but women, you guys like obviously you have to be sexually attracted to a man to have sex with him. With men, it is all visual. This is why women use filters and all these kinds of witchcraft makeup far more than men, because men, listen, we're like, okay, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but I've got confidence, I've got a little bit of money, I've got a little bit of game, and that is attractive to women. I guess we can compare that to, again, a guy renting a Lamborghini. That's the same as a woman using witchcraft level makeup. That's not really what she looks like. That's not really who or what he is.
So
But it is kind of in the same vein. On your screen, yes, that's right. That is Madonna. So you guys can see Madonna's now. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes.
I knew. I was gonna say, is that Madonna? I swear
Oh
to God.
yes. Yeah. Yes. This is Madonna. She is now 64. Ooh, wait a minute. She is now 64 years old. And this is what she really looks like this on the right, but then on the left, she doesn't really look that bad. She doesn't really look that bad, but this is what filters are for. Let's look at another one here. Let's tab over. Okay, so Devin sent this earlier because they are now using Photoshop to advertise products.
This came to mind. I mean, this is nothing new, but this came to mind the other day when we were doing a live stream, and you had like something came up on your screen that was like some sexy lingerie or something like that.
Oh yeah, the bikini I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. And I was thinking like, holy Photoshop, like that. The picture of that was, but I didn't want to say anything because I don't think you realized it.
No, I didn't.
So I just wanted to give some, PG examples of how clothes are advertised to women, and how women think that they're supposed to look like in some of these clothes. It's like everything, even on Amazon, like all of this stuff is photoshopped and oh yeah. This site, like just cheap clothes from China kind of thing. These sites are pretty bad with it too. But yeah, so this is what's being sold to women.
Yep. You're not going to look like this. And look, this is anatomically impossible. You cannot have a waist that small and an ass that big and have absolutely, like, it looks like you just can't be shaped that way. It's impossible.
The only time I've seen it, Donovan, a little bit, and I mean this with all respect, because these women are incredible. When they're incredible, they're incredible.
Sure.
I worked obviously in the adult world for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And I saw girls naked all the time, you know.
Yep.
So the only women where I see this even remotely possible is with African American women. But it's still different. It's still a little different. It's not as like perfect like that. But
yeah, this is just
waist, and they tend to have that ass. That's just what they. And even in the Bahamas, when I was there, I was blown away. I was like, holy shit, this is not the place to go if you're like not curvy, because everyone down there is just, boom, they're just there. And I want to make one sidebar comment, because I don't like ignorance or unintelligence. You can talk S about me all the time. I really don't give a fuck. But what I do not like is ignorance. Makeup, let me just tell you, is considered foundation. It's what girls use to cover their face when they have bad skin. Or if they just want to look really nice in a photo. Yeah. So when I said I wasn't wearing makeup, I meant I didn't have any foundation on. I literally have skincare on and a little bit of highlighter, which is like powder that makes your skin translucent. But I was saying that my skin was good enough that I didn't need foundation. So don't say call cap and stuff on me like that.
I don't give a damn about those people. Actually, if I can brag myself, Devin has a body. Devin's body is very close to this. And you guys know, because I put her stuff over on Instagram all the time.
Damn, Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Humble brag.
No. Oh. Well then, okay. Well, you know what? I guess we're just gonna have to start pulling up receipts then.
Doesn't look like that.
Well, I guess we're gonna start pulling up receipts, because I used to. Oh yes. I used to. Dude, I used to. Oh yes. Oh, here's a picture right here.
Got the body.
Yeah, that's her. This is Dev right here. No filters, no nothing. Hold on, we're gonna go. Listen, we're going back to the archive. Hang on a second.
You don't know how to put filters on your photos.
I don't. Hey, I need you to stop talking right now.
Sorry.
I don't put filters on your photos on purpose. This is Devin's body, right? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oops. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, so this is us down in Miami. I'm gonna get down to the ass pictures here in just a second. It might not. I don't know. We might not. Hold on. I gotta be real. I gotta be real careful. Oh, there's Janelle. I'm trying to be real careful here. Hold on, guys. Devin has the hour. Do you or do you not have an hourglass figure, Dev? Yes or no?
Yes, you say I do.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is Dev's body right here. Okay.
Oh,
no
nice.
filters. Oops. No filters. No nothing. We didn't. Dude, I didn't have to enhance these pictures because I didn't need to. So we go to this. I'm trying to make it. Yes, Devin has a flat stomach and big tits. Yes, she has fake tits. It is what it is. But you can see that she has a small waist, but she doesn't have these ridiculous hips. You see what I mean?
Yes,
she does have hips, but it is an hourglass figure. Let's look at another one. And again, man, Devin is she's a genetic anomaly. And if she wasn't a genetic anomaly, I would not be with her. I'll just tell you that right now, because I do not. I'm just keeping it real. I don't approach women Devin's age. I just don't do it. Here are other pictures. These are other pictures. Here we are.
I was thinking about this because when I saw these pictures, I was like, that doesn't even look like me.
That's because you don't look at yourself in the mirror.
I know, but that's just good photography. There's not even like editing
well,
going on there.
listen. I'm not trying to call you special or anything like that, but there are exceptions to the rule. Devin doesn't look anything like these photoshopped pictures, but she does have an hourglass figure. But in order to have an hourglass, here's another one. In order to have an hourglass figure, you have to have certain genetic markers. There you go. See, she looks good, but it's not like crazy.
I look better now.
It's like that's not a normal body, but like for that proportion, like
there you go.
Right, that's correct.
Look, no filters, very, very shapely legs. And listen, Devin has huge boobs, huger boobs now. I'm trying to find a picture that I'm looking for that's not going to get me kicked off of YouTube. I'm trying to go as slowly as possible.
No, I think this is good. I have a lot of problems with body dysmorphia that I didn't have before. It was
really?
After I realized I was overweight. Yeah, well, I went from being a Coke bottle hourglass to being athletic. I literally ran my breasts off. So it's nice to see other natural bodies out there. So I'm like, thank you, Devin. Thank you for going. It helps me to have this expectation management of myself.
This is my ex-wife. Definitely not the hourglass figure.
No.
There clearly not. But the point is that it is possible. Oh, here we are. Look, this is Devin's body right here. Okay, those are her legs. That is her ass. Yes, she's embarrassed. Now, these pictures of her face, those clearly have filters on them. Oh, here's another. No, she has. No, that's her working out and all that other kind of stuff. But the point is that you cannot, like, Devin has as close to a black woman's body as humanly possible, and not even she has it. It just doesn't make any sense for men. And when men talk shit about women, oh, she looks like this and that, they're comparing her and women like you guys to Instagram models who use these filters on the regular. Right. So they want to simp for Instagram models who use the very filters that they accuse you of. Oh, here's a good picture of me. This is me back in the day. This is me in my college days right here. So yeah. So I had to break out.
It looks like you invented that sunglasses meme.
Yes, sir. You already know. But yeah, you guys can see that this is clearly not a natural look. You actually sent me another one, Deb, didn't you?
It took me all of 6 seconds to pull up some examples.
Here's another one. Watch this. Now, this is the picture that look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Look at her arms.
What are we doing?
Dude,
what are we doing?
It was like 12 or like, I don't know, 15 inch waist. That's tiny.
Dude, it's tiny and it's impossible.
Yeah. It doesn't even, no. Not with that hip proportion like
that.
No, your hips aren't wider than your shoulders.
No, that looks a little more normal. Go back to that one.
Right there?
Looks a little more normal because it's that part doesn't, but the waist part
looks normal. But again, look how perfectly cemented. No, that's just not. That's just not possible. And she's wearing heels. Bitch, please give me a break. I think it's very, very dangerous. I think it's very dangerous for people. Look. Oh no. Watch this. This is gonna be good. So we're gonna scroll down here. Go ahead, Dev.
What was funny was when I sent him that picture, he said that I should get that dress in.
Yes. I said get the dress. Yes.
dress.
But we've already looked at that one. Now watch this.
Oh my god!
Look, this woman looks like an absolute clown. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. So this is her right here. You see that? You see that? Like that? Dude, to me, that. Oops. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. Toggle to the right. Toggle
she
to
has
the left.
very
That's why
strong.
you can't deny the wall. If you deny the wall, you look worse.
I didn't realize it said "Let's go, Brandon" on the wine bottle.
On the where?
It says "Let's." Oh my god! I did not see this. This is ridiculous. What the hell are we doing?
stop. Oh my god.
Yo, what
Oh,
in
God,
the
that
hell?
guy's got like a soft filter on him.
Dude, you can tell this is... Hold on, let's see what he
Look at
really
that.
looks like.
Look
Hold
at
up.
his neck. Look where the
That's
tattoo-
ridiculous.
Oh
This is...
my god.
So that's what he really looks like.
He doesn't
Oh,
look
wow.
See that?
Normal.
He actually... I mean, he's actually a good-looking
Look,
guy.
He's a looking guy. But
What
this
is he
crazy.
doing? Come on. Come
No,
on.
that's not looking.
Uh-oh,
But, like,
here we
women
go.
aren't-
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tulula.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was just going to say women are not attracted to guys putting filters like that on their photos. That is not attractive to women
It's ridiculous. So
at all.
you see the woman on the left is all filtered up, but the picture on the right, she's a good-looking woman.
She's
What are we
a good
doing?
woman.
What are we doing?
He has, yeah, I don't even get it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this.
Oh, I've had that done. The body tape is incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to have Dev do that.
I can connect you with the best artists in the world.
Are they female?
No.
Oh, well, looks like that's out. Looks like that's out. Listen, the only man that I will allow to put his hands on Devin's naked body is her plastic surgeon. Shout out to
Yeah.
Dr. Davis. That's about it.
It was quite interesting having him work on me. It was like, but I'm not arguing your point. I agree, but he was, and I was doing this before I was dating my guy, but he was like, it was just like nothing. He was not even like, he speaks no English, by the way. It was the weirdest thing. It was like he was just brushing my teeth. I think he's just done it so many times. And his girlfriend
Brushing
is
your teeth.
this
That's funny.
normal chick from Venezuela. Like, not like the models he does are so hot. I like cry.
Oh my God! Look at this. See this?
Oh my God.
But get this. This is a good-looking look.
But
This is a
looks
good-looking
beautiful
girl.
like that.
What are
She
we?
looks really good, like how she is. She looks
Oh,
like she looks 15 years younger in
like
real
a
life.
girl next door kind of just
Yes!
cute and pie.
Yeah.
See, she
Well,
goes from
has
the girl.
veneers.
Oh, veneers.
Yeah,
Oh,
her
the teeth.
yeah.
are
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
but
Well, that's
I
real.
think she's a pageant competitor.
She
That's
does
the
look like a
vibe that I'm
pageant.
getting.
Yeah, it's just
She
I don't
definitely has
know.
her
That just
job
looks
done.
unnatural. I don't know. Yeah, listen. She looks great. She looks like the girl next door, and then she looks like a working girl here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
Oh my
What the-
God. I don't even hold on. Let me shrink this. Let's this is gonna be bad.
Is that a guy?
That's not Megan Fox.
That's
Is it?
Megan Fox.
That's
It
not
is
Megan. That
Fox.
cannot be Megan Fox. That's not.
Or
Megan
no,
Fox.
I don't
No,
think
that is
that
Julia
is.
Fox. No.
But that other picture is Megan.
Yeah,
This one is.
this is Megan Fox. That's Kris Kardashian. I don't know who that is.
That's
Kendall
Kendall.
is gorgeous. I mean,
That's
Kendall.
Kendall. I
So
don't know who
you
Kendall
see
is.
the
Kendall
lip
Jenner.
liner, which is outside of her lips,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just to make her lips look bigger.
Oh God, Kendall is attractive. So this is
Yeah.
Kendall. This is one of the Jenner girls. Wow,
She's the Victoria's Secret model.
she's hot. Oh well. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some more. Before and after retouch. Oh boy. I don't really see much of a difference.
Not
Okay.
much. Just her
Uh-oh.
That's
skin.
just like what they do on photo shoots. That's like a photo
Yeah.
shoot.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Just her
see what we
skin
got
texture
here.
More than anything.
Okay, let's see what this bitch really looks like.
oh no.
Oh, it's getting
You-
worse. Oh, dude, you don't know what this woman looks like.
Wow.
You had it close. If you go left one more time, one more time. Yep, there. I
Oh.
think that's what she mostly looks like.
Oh, right here?
She looks, see that? She looks,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even still, it's probably filter laden.
It's still, you can tell her skin texture is not that smooth normally.
Oh, smooth skin texture. Oh boy,
Yeah,
here we go.
you
This
can
one should be
see.
fun. This
She's
one's gonna be
really,
fun. Let's
really
check this out.
photoshopped.
Okay, like really? Like what are we doing? Look. Watch this. So it looks like a drawing. Look at her face.
Uh-huh.
Her face looks like it's
It
just
looks like a
weird.
painting,
Yeah, it does.
So
Ay,
photoshopped.
ay. Let's look at a couple more.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I
boy.
can't even with
Here
this
we
one.
go. Let's see what she really looks like here.
No,
Oh.
those are all filters
Yeah, these
still.
are all filters. You can tell. Oh, that's what she looks like.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's what she. Oh my God. So she looks like this in real life.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Wow, dude. This is insane. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I'm 35 with a bunch of, I don't know who these bitches are. So much time on faces, forget about the rest. Oh, yeah. Their faces look absolutely smooth, but then their bodies are dumpster fires.
Just all like normal, like normal, just hanging out. But it's like, dude.
Wow.
Well, look at that self tanner on her arms. That is so tacky. I'm upset.
Yeah,
I'm upset.
terrible.
It's bad. And like her coochie's hanging out. Like, come on.
Oh,
dude.
yep. Let's look at a couple more.
That's Teresa and Gia, her daughter, from the Real Housewives of Jersey. Let's see
She looks like she's from Jersey. Okay. Well, okay. It looks like her post really. Yeah, I guess that's it.
It's not that bad. They're actually really pretty. They're Italian. They've got genes in that family.
All right. Let's wait a minute.
Whoa.
Dude.
That's the difference. That is the difference.
Did you see that? Look how thin she is here, and then look how fat she is there. Oh,
no
boy.
way.
That's her. That is her. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, my God. See, this is when it gets to, oh boy.
I gave her a screenshot of her video.
I don't really, that doesn't look too
she
different.
She still looks so filtered in the other one.
Dude, she really does.
What was that? Go up.
Wait, up here?
Stop it.
That was funny. That was funny. That was really, really funny. Hold on, I want to find a. Wait a minute.
I love looking at JWoww and Snooki before and after. They had the craziest glow up, and it was 100% funded by MTV. But Angelina took it too far.
Who's Angelina?
The other
Angelina's the girl that got kicked off of whatever show Snooki and JWoww were from.
They were on Jersey Shore.
Cool to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jersey Shore. Oh, this is funny. Watch this. This is fucking hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Like this is hilarious. Yeah, look. That's
what?
That's just, come on.
That does not look good looking, though. That is ugly.
We're all bros, bro.
And Asian men are not built like that. I'm sorry.
No way.
Oh boy. Oh, see, here we go. Oh, wait.
That's not how shadows work.
Sometimes. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Wow. They forgot to see. I wouldn't know how to
accentuate the shadow. Shit,
I just don't know what. Oh no. Oh boy.
Love this brand. No Photoshop. Let's see.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're just showing like a normal person. Yeah.
Okay.
Which that's about right, you know.
Yeah. That's just we'll look at a couple more. Oh, wow, that's a little aggressive with the okay, showing genuine. Oh my God.
They're showing what your skin texture really does look like, which
that's a dude.
Yeah,
because I can see his 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his Adam's apple.
Adam's apple. Oh, come on.
Wow.
Come on.
No.
Oh,
come on.
She's from here.
Oh, is she?
She's English. So she doesn't look like the one on the right. The right doesn't look like her in real life.
Oh.
She's from England. She's from a reality show here. Yeah, they've aged her in that. She's probably in real life. She's probably about 28.
Wow. She looks like she's about 48.
If you Google Lauren Goodyear, that's who it is.
Dude, this is insane. Oh boy. Wait, selling edited. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be scary. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh my God! So this is what she looks like. Look at that. That is look, that is incredible. Look at this.
Wow.
That's what she looks like for real.
But the thing is, she's not. Here's the thing: she's an ethnic woman. She's not unattractive in these these photos.
She's not unattractive. She just needs to lose weight.
She's a bigger girl. Yeah, she needs to not be putting donuts in her mouth. But the thing is, that's the truth. But it's just.
God.
Oh
what
my
the
God!
hell?
Wow.
What is this? What is this?
My lovely lady lump.
Oh my God! Oh, here we go. Well known for her extreme photo editing. Of course, there's Madonna, always in the shadow. Oh my God, what are we doing?
Oh wow,
what are we doing?
Guys, I have to shoot off now.
Okay, no problem. No problem at all.
See you later.
Tallulah, we're going to bid farewell to Tallulah Johnson. Any last words before you jump off, Tallulah?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I could do this all evening. Wow, in fact, I keep forgetting we're on like a stream. It's just fascinating. Yeah,
Hey, man.
thanks for having me on, Donovan. Really good to be here, and see you all soon. Oh, if anyone is subscribed
Yes.
to my channel, then I've just uploaded a new video, and I hope you like it.
Okay, subscribe to Tallulah Johnson. We got her to 1,000 subscribers last time, so
Yay.
congratulations to the Feminine Truth, and we will see you next time, Tallulah.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
There's more sloppiness. Oh my God! Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this.
Oh,
Come on.
what?
Come on.
No way.
Let's see what she really.
Oh, see the mark up by the top. See how it's like rounded right there.
It's right there.
That's
yeah.
that's a Photoshop brush that went too far.
went too far.
Oh,
And it would cut into her bra even. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Jesus. See, I'm not.
What do
You
you
guys.
think about contact lenses? Because there's this new thing where women will put on different color contact lenses. I'm not a fan. I think
That's
it's
an
like
old
way too
thing.
much
That was
cosplay.
big when I was young. Like,
Yeah. The contact lenses, I don't know. As long as they don't, I don't know. Because contact lenses can make you look like a different person. Oh my God. Really? Dude. This is ridiculous. Look, so this is what this woman.
Oh my god.
Watch this. See, this is the cartoon character stuff we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is why
Like,
guys, this is
Jessica
why guys,
Rabbit.
this is ridiculous. Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, that's what you should be for Halloween. Is
Okay.
Jessica Rabbit, because you've got the red hair now, at least for a little while.
Yeah, you can rock
Yeah,
that for
she's
sure.
got the big tits and the nice ass. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Oh my God, dude. Is that a dude? This is unbelievable. All right, we'll look at a couple more and then we'll. Oh my.
That's Kylie Jenner.
This is Kylie Jenner. Wow, both the
It's
Jenner girls
Kendall.
look great.
Or
Oh,
Kylie's the one that looks more like Photoshop.
Sorry,
Also,
that's
she
Kendall.
aged herself with her plastic surgery.
That's
Oh.
Kendall.
Oh,
Victoria.
Yeah,
okay.
and that's a photo filter because you can tell
It's so
it
filtered.
makes
She
her
doesn't look
eyes
like
look a lot bigger, her jaw looks smaller.
Her
Like
small,
it
her nose,
literally
everything.
contorts your face and your features.
dude, this
It
is
So,
makes
like-
you look
insane.
like a caricature.
Hmm
You know?
Yeah. I was gonna say she looks good to me. This says just why. Oh
Just
boy.
look at this waistline.
Oh my God. Yeah, like come on.
Ah.
She looks like she's
Um,
an abused child. Jeez.
I don't know.
She looks
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah, that's a.
Well-
Her arms and
Well, I will say this: this figure is a little more realistic because she doesn't have it. She doesn't have a huge ass, doesn't have huge hips, but the
Except you can fit her arms through my fingers.
her arms. That's what I was gonna say, Devin.
Yeah.
They're so tiny.
oh, okay. If her arms are that tiny, she shouldn't have an ass that big,
Well,
right?
not
Just
only
look
that-
at but go back to this one to the
Okay.
right.
All right.
Look at those arms. It's
Oh
like her
yeah.
arms are-
This is
Oh, this
hilarious.
is funny.
What is this?
God. Oh, come on. I can see the Photoshop.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell.
I don't
Look at
know.
her legs. Just
Her
go
Look
legs,
at her
her
legs.
legs.
That's the tall tail. It looks. Go back to the right again.
Oh
It's
my
just-
God. Jesus Christ, dude! Come on.
Yeah.
It looks like
Elastigirl.
the incredible head shrinking person on
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. It says it just looks so bad. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not right.
What is? I don't know what we're looking at here. I have no idea what we're looking at. What are we? I don't-
Okay.
That's that e-girl stuff. I don't know if you guys
yeah.
know about e-girls, but that's
What are e-girls?
Gen Z. When women do makeup, sometimes they want to look like a cosplay character, or they want
Yeah.
to look like they're from anime. I think it's got
Oh.
something to do with Belle Delphine and the whole prawn industry that we have going on right now. But
yeah,
Who is
it's
Not a
like
Belle?
fan.
the girls. They're trying to like do like the extreme lash flick, and then they're like rounding out their cupid's bow so that their mouths look like circles.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on! Really?
Oh my God.
Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. Come on.
He's
Oh!
You can see the cellulite
Man.
even.
Oh my God. This
That's
is
but that's the thing though.
crazy.
Isn't BBL just all putting more fat back there?
Yeah.
I
So
guess.
it's not going to be smooth. It's going to have lumps because cellulite.
Oh, this is the
lumpy.
girl
Her
that,
waist being
yeah.
that small is ridiculous. Like, come on.
Yeah,
guys.
come on. Let's dude, what are we
Oh my
doing?
gosh.
Oh
wait a minute.
yeah.
That's good.
Little Kim
that's
is
gonna get me in
such a
trouble.
tragedy.
Yeah, Lil Kim is. Oh my god.
Kind of went over, but even Nicki Minaj and some of those ones, they kind of I mean, maybe they didn't go extreme, but they did a little bit. They pushed and.
Dude,
I don't know.
What is this? Come on, what are we doing? Oh my god. Oh boy. Said the railing is suspicious. One part of the rail is higher than the next. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, I think, listen, man, I think, I think we've seen, dude, I could look through these all day, but we don't, they aren't even trying. I don't oh, wait, this is video. Are there filters for videos now?
There are.
Yes.
You can Photoshop videos too now. People don't realize
what?
That. Yeah.
It's not going to let me play it. Oh, I guess that's probably just a screenshot. Yeah. Okay. I think we've
That's a stunning dress, though. That's actually very awesome, but still sexy.
It's actually very very nice. Dev, I'll let you lead this off here. What are your thoughts on what we've just seen? Now, I'll ask you the same question. How far is too far?
How far is too far? I think, if it doesn't look physically possible, probably too far. Like I said, I still agree with what I said before. Like, if you can't recognize her, in the morning, or it's somehow traumatic for you,
Sorry
then
about that. Wait a minute. Eliminated you. There you go.
Yeah. So,
if she takes a shower and comes out a completely different being,
person,
okay.
Yeah.
Allie, do you want to change, add to, whatever the case may be? What are your views on this? This is crazy.
No, I still maintain that if half the eyebrow is shaved, that's too far. There's too much dedication to the craft. At the same time, I think people need to realize that it's not just that women are doing these things. It's like it's cheaper to get plastic surgery now, whereas before it was a challenge. You really had to break the bank for that, so most women didn't have access to it. But the better that technology and biomedicine gets, the cheaper it's going to be. You can get a new pair of breasts, double D, $75 a month. So women are going to be more apt to pursue things like that. If they
wait, hold on, $75. Wait, hold on. You said $75 a month? What are you talking about?
What?
Get a credit card.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So it's cheap. So that's probably why women are doing all this. And Friday, I'm going to have a live Q&A with my husband because I got past 2K subs.
Yes!
Shout out to Donovan. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Okay, so here is a question. Let me jump back here. Here's a question for the chat. And this is, and we'll read Super Chats after this. How far is too far with plastic surgery? I'll let Dev lead off on this one because Dev, we just got you a $20,000 boob job. Paid for it. Well, it was the boob job was $15,000, but it was but $5,000 was for the anesthesia, right? Yeah, I mean, dude, well, I mean, I don't want her to end up like Kanye's mom. Yeah, we have to make sure we pay the anesthesiologist. In your mind, how far is too far with plastic surgery?
Plastic surgery when you are risking your health for your beauty standards. I think that, like, just like anything, plastic surgery can be addictive. And, like, people think, like, okay, I look this good, how much better can I look? And then they keep pushing the bar further and further until they don't even look like a human anymore. Right. It's just another manifestation of body dysmorphia and basically mental illness.
You think?
Yeah. Like, even and having been through it, even now, like, I look back and I'm like, I could have gone bigger.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, I remember when I first took the bandages off, I was like, holy cow, these things are huge. And now that I've had them for a while, I'm like, it could be a little bigger.
I know. We might go bigger just depending upon what I decide. Janelle, how far is too far with because I think you got a boob job too as well.
I've had mine since 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my doctor. I went to Scottsdale. So some of the best doctors in the world are in the U.S. are in Scottsdale. But
okay.
People don't really know that because they think, I have to go to Beverly Hills to get the best, and it's not true. You're just going to pay more. But it doesn't necessarily mean the best. So my doctor told me sort of just leave them alone until they break. So I'm going to actually get a new pair here. But
are you?
Not anytime soon. In the next few years maybe. But for now they're good. I'm not going to break it. So I think it's the same thing with makeup. Like if you want to like accentuate, I was a full C when I got mine. I went to a triple D, which is an E, but then of course I nursed my son for quite a long time. So, you know, there's still people just comment now and say, God, they look natural. Like, you know, like that's just the thing that they can't decide if I've had them done or not. Because they kind of
listen, I like the fake tit look. I like them to look like globes. That's just me.
Like just like right up here.
Just round.
Which is so nice. I love that. I love that too. I think with my body type, because I am more lean and I kind of have to work for, you know, for the tone and stuff. I have to work really hard for that. So for me, if I go bigger, I kind of look crazy. Like it kind of looks crazy, you know. But I think with plastic surgery, like I don't say like don't do it because I'm a fan of it. I like doing a little bit here and there to just kind of accentuate what you have, to keep up what you have. But I think when it starts looking like, you know, caricatures or cartoon characters, avatars, it's just too far. The BBLs are out of freaking control, and it doesn't look normal. And you know what I actually think it does? I think it makes women look heavier when they get those, because it just is like so much, and it only looks good in certain pictures and in certain angles. If you just see someone like walking down the street, you're like, are they heavy? Because it's just so like the crazy, you know, the big ones like I'm talking about.
Oh,
right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ridiculously like the Z. Yeah. Those are stupid looking.
It's just out of control. So yeah, I think like accentuate your best features, find a good doctor, research. Don't go cheap on doctors if you're
gotta pay the money.
No.
Gotta pay the money.
This is your body, your life. Yeah.
Allie, now you're only 26, and I think Janelle said she's had her since 04, so you've had them for a lot sooner. What are your views on plastic surgery?
I conned the feds for plastic surgery, so I mean I got it done for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As much as I want to say that getting work done, you should try to be natural. It just is true that some things quirk and some things change about your body. Women's bodies are so fluid. I'm telling you, I'd have been like 4 or 5 different models at this point in my life, just from weight gain, weight loss, different jobs, different schedules. Right. So for me, what bothered me was I had one very full D. And I had one moderate C. And so I just looked very lopsided. So I went and I said, you know what? The way that I could get around this is if I get a breast reduction. And somebody actually did math to give me the most aesthetically pleasing breast possible. And so I can't sit here and say, don't get plastic surgery done. I think if you're going to do it, listen to your plastic surgeon, because they'll tell you this is what it would look like natural and this is what it would look like accentuated. So do you want to go for a natural vibe or do you want to go for an accentuated vibe? And they'll do it because at the end of the day they're just trying to get paid, but your plastic surgeon will work with you on what you're trying to achieve. They're smart. They literally do math to make you the most beautiful woman they can.
Absolutely. My view on plastic surgery is I'm in favor of liposuction. Listen, if you get a liposuction or a tummy tuck, like if you're like if you used to be really, really heavy and you lose a bunch of weight and you have the hanging skin, yeah, dude, get the skin cut off and all this other kind of stuff. I feel the same way as it is with the makeup. As long as it doesn't make you look like another human being. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, breasts are one thing. As far as, like, Devin, her tits are freaking huge now. They could be a little bigger, and we might go a little bigger, but I'm not messing with it, right? I'm not messing with it for right now, because we just got them done. But when you start, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, the Hooked on the Look, where she's like, I want to have the world's largest ass. The bitch has, like, a 90-inch booty. And then she has, like, these size art. I mean, dude, it's absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. I am all for accentuating your best features. But Devin had impressive. It's funny, when we went to go see her plastic surgeon, he was like, "Oh my God, your breasts are large and beautiful." I'm like, "Well, you need to make them larger, more beautiful." So Devin had nice boobs before she got a boob job, but She's 45. It's time to update the look. So as long as you don't take it to the extreme to where you look like an alien, yeah, there you go. AOT Enterprises says you don't want to look like an alien. Some women have so much plastic surgery on their face they look like a cat. It's like, dude, like sometimes you have to age gracefully. Women who look older in the face naturally but stay in great shape, they look a lot better than these fucking bitches with this, who look like they're wearing they're being laminated.
I know.
You know what I mean? It looks like they're laminated. Last question for the chat before we go super chats and end this. BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts. Are you in favor of them? Yes or no? Devin, go.
No. When I remember being a teenager, and I thought that you had to, like, when you stand up and you squeeze your butt cheeks together, that there should be no dimples.
Yes, that was you and your cousin. You're like, oh, look, I can squeeze my butt cheeks and there's no dimples because you're young.
And so, yeah, but now, like, I look at, this is like targeted obesity. It's just not, it's not
That's
right.
what I was saying. It makes you
targeted
look
obesity, okay.
bad. And when you start getting, like, so much work done like that, especially, here's the thing that can happen with women who get really big boobs, and I would imagine with butt, you start to have a little bit more room under your stomach. Do you see what I'm saying? So then if you're not working out, then you can gain weight and you won't, because you've got, I got big boobs. It's like, no, you gotta
keep the look. You absolutely have to keep the look. BBLs, yes or no, Allie?
It's going to be a no for me for personal reasons. It's not what I think is cute. And also, I think
they look terrible.
Yeah, well, it'll put you in the 3 or 4 category versus a wife category. But I've seriously met women, and I'm telling you, they're like, yes, I can get a man now. I got a BBL. And I'm like, girl, nobody was knocking before you spent the several thousand. So they're going to knock now. Right? But part of the BBL is just, it's the shape of the era. Because you'll go through in prior times in history. So let's say like the 1950s, there was more of an hourglass thing going on. And then I want to say maybe in the 2010s, it was more like looking boyish, like with Taylor Swift. That was the body on the scene. But now in the 2020s, we're looking more so for a spoon. That's just like, that's what's in fashion right now. Give it 10, 20 years. Who knows what new body? Like maybe one day the pears will be favored or the apples will be favored. We'll find out.
Maybe apple bottoms, but definitely not. Listen, one thing's for certain. And I might actually, it would appear that a lot of women are kind of bridging the gap between men being attracted to women who are thick and women who are obese. Because we had some people in the chat talking about, there are people out there who's like, well, I would smash Lizzo. And I'm like, who the fuck is nobody is smashing Lizzo. Nobody is smashing Lizzo, but a lot of these women with this ridiculous plastic surgery, they kind of look like an enhanced type Lizzo. These people have millions of followers on Instagram. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Janelle, BBLs, yes or no?
No, I don't like the traditional BBL. If you're wanting to enhance your butt and get a little more of a lift, there's other things you can do like M-sculpt.
Or squats.
You could do squats, but even a lot of the fitness models that do all that will still get the M-sculpt because what it does is it helps to help with cellulite and stuff, and it just helps. It's 20,000 squats in 30 minutes. I mean, you can't get that in the gym.
Sure.
So that kind of stuff I'm in favor, like to help what you're already doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The Kardashians do all that, all those treatments.
Oh, okay. Well, a treatment is one thing.
But the BBL, like that, the extreme, no. It looks ridiculous.
AOT Enterprises has redeemed himself. He says, I was being sarcastic when I said I would still tap it. Okay. All right. Listen, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, man. But if I find out you were serious, I'm gonna ban the fuck out of you, man. Geeky Anomaly. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Give me a second. So we got a lot of the Nike logo. Yes, Jay Blaze, $5 says, a husband sued his wife for ugly children. She used surgery and makeup to look better, but all the children look like she did. Yeah. Wow.
I think that was in Korea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I remember the same thing, Devin. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, very good. Awesome. I'm sorry. His name wasn't Awesome. It was something else. I copy these over. Ostrike. $10 says, what if every man started using filters, wearing padded underwear, muscle undershirts, driving Pontiac Fiero Lamborghini kit cars?
He's hilarious.
Dude, the Pontiac Fiero Lamborghini kit car is a wow.
You're freaking awesome.
You know what? That's how I feel about the men who rent their dream car just to say, look, this is how you can manifest. I'm like, just tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke. Like,
I mean,
stop.
Come on, man. Come on. Like, and
here's a fun Deidre Poolhouse story. We were talking about Lamborghinis.
Oh my God. By the way, hold on real quick, Janelle. Let me set the table. Deidre Poolholes is married to Albert Poolholes, who is worth about who made $560 million over his 20-year Major League Baseball career.
He was on TV.
Please continue. Yes, he was.
He's in there. They're in the billionaire category. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, Pujols is paid. He's one of the goats. And he's not connected to steroids, so good for him.
No,
go ahead.
He's not. So she picked me up yesterday or 3 days ago. We went to go visit my guy at work.
God, I would love to meet Albert Pujols, man. That would be
We
fucking
drove
crazy.
like an hour and a half to take him lunch. But anyway, so we're in her Lambo, which she has. I'll send pictures so y'all see in our little private chat.
Okay, all right.
She has a Wonder Woman kit on it, right? It's all kitted up. So we're driving there. We have dinner. We bring lunch to my guy. We literally turn around and drive back so she can get to her son's basketball game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're speeding. She's in it. She's in her Lambo. We're like going fast, and we get pulled over.
Uh-oh.
She's like, shit, man. She's like, okay, get my stuff. So the officer comes over and he like asks for all her stuff. And he's like, do you know how fast you're going? She goes, well, yeah.
Oh my God.
She goes, I'm trying to make my son's game. But so he goes back and runs her stuff, right? And so she's like, we're like taking pictures and videos of him.
Oh yeah, right.
He comes back to the car, and this is how cool it is to be like hanging with her. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're Albert Pujols' wife, right? And she's like, yes, I am. And he's like, I am so sorry. The guy who ran your stuff. He goes, no, I swear to God, this happened. I'm gonna send y'all videos.
Oh no, I believe you.
He goes, the guy who ran the guy on the other end who was running was like, no. When as soon as I gave her details, and he's like, please, I apologize. Just please be safe. Slow down a little if you can. And he was dying. I was dying.
Yo, listen, if I were a cop and she told me and I saw Deidre Pujols, I would have been like, are you married to Albert? And as soon as she said, yep, okay. Yeah, because, all right, have a good day. I've never heard of anybody's last name Pujols. I'm a baseball nut. I've followed Albert since before he was a rookie. Wow, how about that? Married to Albert Pujols. Wow, okay, very good.
Lambos.
Hey, man, a Wonder Woman Lambo. Like, that dude, oh, my God. That dude has made stupid money. So
much.
Tony Esquire, $10 super chat says, damn good show, Donovan Sharpe. Devin's mic skills are rapidly improving. A YouTube podcast natural. Well, how about that?
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a lot better. You're a lot better than when you started, because when you started, you were choppy as a motherfucker. King Life, $2 says, if she has duck lips, I'll carry a loaf of bread. Wow. Okay. Got a couple more here. Geeky Anomaly with the $5 super chat says, Effinist throwing a fit over the shape of Barbie dolls for years, but now not a peep about these ads or filters. You got it.
Very good point.
There you go. Energized C, $20 says, for years when companies lie, women buy. No, that's still true. That's still true.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, $10 says, there's very few things as disappointing as a chick with an attractive face and a dolphin sweet for a body. I've always wondered how to handle this situation, as some of them do get in shape later. I will tell you guys a horror story a good friend of mine told me when I was down in Miami. You're never going to believe this. This is crazy. Isidore Calderon says, Donovan, you need to see Allegra Cole for a don't do this look. Okay. All right. Very good. I don't know what that means, but I'll look that up. Quick story before we end this thing. So a buddy of mine matched with a girl on Tinder, and she looks good. He goes out with her. Everything is all good. They get back to his place, and they're getting ready to smash, right? Well, she takes off her clothes, and it was loose skin all around. It was like a dress of loose skin. So she had just lost all the weight, but did not get the skin tightening surgery left. And my boy was like, what is this? And the girl actually said to him, I didn't think it'd be a problem. Are you serious? You didn't think it would be a problem?
Hey, yo.
Oh boy. Yes, sir. That is absolutely a problem. So that is
Wow.
the big time horror story.
Wow.
This is the Allegro.
I would like to do. Can I suggest something, Donovan? I would love for our show on Tuesday. I don't know which you have planned. I
Yeah.
don't know if you watch. I watch the entire Love Is Blind. I watch them every season because I like to get all the.
Yeah, we can't listen, we don't no spoilers
No
yet cuz
spoilers.
I'm still breaking it
Okay.
down. I'm still breaking it
Okay,
down.
well,
Yeah.
I want to break. I would love to break down the shake thing on the reunion when it's time. I would love to
Okay.
do that.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay, very good. No spoilers because I have
no spoilers.
All right. This will, listen, I will call dude, when I start breaking that down, I will definitely give you a call. I think
Definitely,
that would
because I watch it and I do it from all the perspectives. I love that show. I think it's incredible.
Devin in the chat says, I disagree. Surgery, supplements, etc. are all tools in the toolbox. Just don't run around with the hammer looking for nails. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Okay. Final thoughts on today's topic. Janelle, lead us off.
This is this is a sad world we live in today when we want to look like cartoon characters, when we think it's cool to be avatars instead of human beings, exactly what Devin said. I think all these things can be assets into making us better. Science, technology, like Ali was saying, have made plastic surgery better, more affordable for women to have. And there's nothing wrong with doing all things in moderation.
Yes.
It's like that in everything in life. A balance, healthy balance. I would say number one thing, if you're getting surgery and you have emotional or body dysmorphia issues like that, get help, because you're only going to be getting more and more and more. And then you start looking like the Catwoman. Do you guys remember her?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We remember her.
If you're doing, here's what I'll say. As much emphasis as you spend on your body, on working out, on makeup, on surgery, and all that stuff, spend half as much time, or if not, for me, it's as much on personal development, on therapy, on coaching, on spiritual practices, something to build your inside too. And that is a rule of thumb for me. As much energy as I put into how I look outside, I do countless hours of coaching, all kinds of treatments with healers, because I want my inside and my mind to be just as beautiful as my body. So that's the main thing. I would like to say, final thoughts. I'm like about 70 followers away from 5,000. So
this is on YouTube, right?
Yes, on YouTube. If
guys, subscribe to Janelle Gordon's channel. So listen, we need to get that done right now. She is 70 followers. She is 70 followers away from what is it, 5,000? We need to get Janelle to 5,000 subscribers right now. So please go over and subscribe to her channel. I will. No, I'm not gonna incentivize. I have Devin do the shimmy every once in a while on the podcast, where I have her just kind of just very ever so lightly just shake the tits.
I'll do it with you, Devin, if you want to.
Hey, there we go. See, we got twin
double
shimmies.
shimmy.
We got twin shimmies here. Allie, your final thoughts on today's topic. Your skin looks fantastic, by the way. Holy moly. Doesn't it?
Well, thank you.
I need skin like that.
Makeup.
Ah!
Seriously.
There it is.
I cover up
This is
some
honest.
splotches, things like that. My skin underneath, though, is really nice because of my skincare regimen. I used to think that spending a lot of money on your space products was stupid, but not with what I currently have going on. I use Dermalogica and then Rodan Fields items. But so there's foundation, there's concealer, there's blush, there's lip gloss, mascara, and then I use a brow wax, and there's bronzer that I use for. So,
oh my
Well,
god,
it's always on.
It looks natural, so great job. And
Yeah.
thank you for clarifying all the different kinds of makeup that are out there.
Yeah, what
Yes,
like she
yes,
talked
thank
about.
you.
You talked about the powder versus the lip. Dude, I'm glad I'm a dude. I'm just glad I'm a dude.
Yeah. But I would want to say the only piece of advice that I would have for women is to just, if you're looking for a relationship and you're taking a guy seriously, just talk to him about what his preferences are or would be for what his wife would look at, and see what compromises you can make. Because I am very fortunate in my relationship. He prefers a natural athletic build, and so I don't have to feel insecure about my small breasts, because that's not anything that he's looking for.
Right.
So just have conversations with your male partner, and then if there's some things that you don't want to compromise on, you're allowed to have autonomy as a woman. Now, Tom wishes that I had kept my hair a little bit longer, but I was trying to chop off some blonde, but I do plan on growing it back out for him. So
Bitch, you better grow that hair out. God damn it.
I'm trying.
You better grow it out. Dev, your final thoughts on today's topic.
I like what Janelle said. You know, if you're taking care of the outside but the inside's rotten, it's not gonna hold up. So you gotta like you gotta really just make sure that the inside matches the outside if that's what you want people to focus on. And yeah, I also like what Allie said was not all men have the same preferences. So if you're looking to please someone in particular, you best ask them, because a lot of these women are doing things to their bodies and their faces that men aren't really asking for, aren't looking for, and are wondering what is going on here. So
I got a BBL, bitch. I'm gonna get me a man.
Yeah. So and like you know, surgery and things like that should be like a last resort. Like spend 2 years 5 days a week in a gym before you know, decide that you have to take another route in order to get where you want to go. Like, don't be afraid of doing the hard work, because a shortcut now will just lead to more shortcuts later on.
Yeah, I totally agree. Subscribe to Janelle's channel. What I will say is this. Me as a man, if I'm hooking up with, and dude, I've hooked up with so many stripper bitches with fake tits and all this other kind of stuff. And guess what? I didn't give a damn with, dude, I knew they were a hot mess on the inside. I didn't care as long as I was smashing. Like, that's all there is to it. But, oh, you just hit 1 million views, Janelle. You sure did.
Yeah, I hit 1 million. Yeah, it's 1 million too. And this is not creating any videos in a year.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's time to get on that. Yeah.
I've been writing them all out, and today I'm actually shooting. So
good.
I'm gonna go for it and do 6 in a day like I used
to. Oh wow, 6 in a day.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, very good. Say again.
Single mom life.
You gotta get it in. Yeah, I was gonna say get in where you fit in. I'll stick with what I said combined with what all of the rest of you guys said. As long as it doesn't make you look ridiculous, I'm completely good with it. I am against Brazilian butt lifts. I think listen, if a BBL actually made your ass look good, I would be in favor of them. But BBLs make women's asses look, it makes them look terrible. And to me, that's a shortcut. Any woman can have a fantastic ass, but you got to work at it. BBLs are it's a shortcut, and it's okay to take shortcuts every now and again, but you can't take too much of a shortcut. Geeky Anomaly says, "Do it, Coach." EO says, "Get a worker, not a looker." Dude, real motherfucking talk. That is gonna do it. Let me see if we got Janelle to 5,000 subscribers yet. Oh, almost there. She is I don't know, it doesn't show me the exact figure, but yes, subscribe to Janelle Gordon's YouTube channel. She's not doing another video until she gets to 5,000 subscribers, so
right.
Get your friends.
I think I need 6 left. Is that right?
It says 4.94, so that's what, 4,940.
Yes. So 60.
60, not
60. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Yeah. So 60s. Zach Moore says, I think BBLs look good in moderation, but most of them are taken way too far, as we've seen in today's video. I've never seen a good looking BBL. Like, I've never seen a good looking Brazilian butt lift. And again, I want Devin to understand. Listen, Devin did what she had to do to earn my commitment. But make no mistake, if not for and Devin, when you guys meet her, you'll see Devin has superior genetics, guys. Don't let her undersell herself. Her genetics are superior. Her hamstrings are just perfectly. She has a fantastic body. You guys will see that. You guys will see that at the CME. However, there is always room for improvement. The reason why I said, hey, listen, time for you to get some fake tits. She didn't quite, oh my God, no, you either get, no, it was never a question. But I didn't want her to have size T titties. You know what I mean? Okay, so what are you, 30, you're a 38D 36, to begin with, 36D, but now she's,
36.
She was a 36 double D, but now she's like a, what are you, like an F or a G?
Know.
They're bigger than they used to be. BBLs are totally unnecessary. Listen, ladies, do do it within reason, everything in moderation.
Yeah, like for example, I had my boobs done, but I didn't have to buy all new clothes.
No,
you know?
no,
Like,
you didn't.
This dress I had from before.
Yep.
Like it's
Well-
an enhancement. It's not a huge change.
Yeah, but you've had to throw away all your bras.
Yeah,
No.
those don't
Yeah.
work anymore.
Yeah. And a lot of her clothes, she didn't have to buy all new clothes, but she did have to throw out some things because her boobs were just popping,
Oh
just
yeah,
popping out of
yeah,
her.
yeah. I have to get all new sports bras too.
Yep, all new sports bras. Fantastic show, ladies. Thank you guys very much for making time to do this show today. That is going to do it for this edition of Not All Women. We will see you guys next week. Take care.
Awesome. Have a good